everybody, and welcome to Paranormal Vlogs Growing Up Paranormal, episode 14. Now, I probably won't do any more of these for a while, but I had these I did around on Halloween, actually. So I did these on Halloween night, and this is some water scrying, and these are real pictures of real spirits and interdimensional beings. Sometimes I get animals and they're interdimensional beings, and sometimes they're spirit animals or people. Some of them I know, some of them I don't know. So I hope you will watch these and enjoy it. And I might make more paranormal vlogs from time to time, but I'm pretty much caught up. I hope you enjoyed all my episodes, and if you haven't seen them all, please do check them out. My Paranormal Vlogs playlist, 1 through 13 plus this one, so it's 14 episodes. And in there I have various different things with EVPs and other pictures of real spirits I caught in water scrying tutorials, and all my stories about growing up paranormal. So let's begin, and my first picture is of a bird. I do live in front of a pond, so let's watch. So I live in front of a pond and I get bird visitors. So here you go again. It's either a duck or we do have this blue herring with a long beak. And I have a picture that looks just like this with the bird sitting and the bushes behind its head with that dark, see the darkness behind the head? I swear it looks identical. And I wish I would have taken that picture and brought it and put it in here, but I didn't. So here is a picture of, it looks like a snake. It could be an interdimensional being, animal, spirit animal. Here it is again. It's like an eel, very sharp looking, scary teeth. And we're going to see it one more time. I don't know what it is. I just asked whoever or whatever would like to show themselves, as long as they're good and positive. I'm very careful. So all these, it may look ominous and scary, but I'm pretty sure is another one of a man and a cat. The man is to the left. I would imagine that's what it is, but it's definitely a cat to the right. Can you see it? Can you see the tail and the face, the ears? The man, it looks like an old man posing with his cat. And that happens sometimes. Or it could be one of my cats with somebody taking care of it. I don't know. But that's definitely a face with a cat. Over here is a picture of a man holding an ankh, and I believe it's Prince. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard of Fleur Byrne, but she was talking about seeing images or something about Prince with an ankh. And I swear this is Prince with when he had his curly afro. And you see to the left, his hand, it's holding an ankh. You see the afro, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the hand to the left holding the ankh above it. I can see it. And here it is outlined for you in case you can't make it out, where I wrote it. And from time to time, Prince did change his hair, and sometimes he wore it in like a loose afro, and sometimes a tight afro. And I believe that's him. And it correlates with Fleur Byrne, like the next day said something on a video. And I did email her these pictures. I have yet to hear from her, so I hope I do. But that's definitely holding an ankh. Now in this, I don't know what it is. It's something forming, and it looks very meaty, like some type of flesh, brain matter, or whatever. But sometimes I get that. Now I assure you, I didn't put anything in the pot. It is completely empty, just with water. But these things form. If you've seen my old one, you might. So here is one with an old man. There's a man to the right with his eyes closed and a child to the left. They appear to be side by side, like in a bed or something. like sleeping. So now here it is again. See the child to the left with the arms, and to the right is an old man's face with his eyes closed. You can see his eyes, his eyebrow, his nose, his mouth, a bit of a white mustache and beard. And then to the left of him is a little person's face. And then behind that little person's face, it looks like somebody laying in bed, like another kid with arms, but I couldn't make that out, but I could definitely see a child's face to the left and a man's face to the right. Can you see it? Keep looking. Here it is again. Sometimes I have to take a break after I take these pictures, and a week or 2 weeks later, I'll go back and then I'll notice things that I didn't notice before. But it's definitely a child to the left, or two children, maybe one laying down behind the other child's face. And it appears to be arms or legs, and then the man's face to the right with his eyes closed. You can clearly see his eyes and his nose. See him? And you can clearly see the child. Can you see it? Okay, here it is again, a little further away, and this is a man on a motorcycle. He seems to be a big beefy guy with a big arm. Maybe he has glasses on, maybe not. And his hair's long with a big long mustache, and he appears to be holding the handlebars of a motorcycle with the mirrors, and he probably has a hanger motorcycle. But I just got that sense that's what it was. Now, I used to own a motorcycle. I had a Harley, a Chopper, 71 Sportster, and I did know many bikers that were big and beefy. As you can see, he has a big arm. Both arms are outstretched. I really believe this is a man on a motorcycle. Whether I knew him or not, I don't know, but he wanted to show himself because I asked. And if anybody recognizes him, somebody that might have passed that road or died riding. Now here's a face forming in the middle, but there's a face forming on the right side, and it appears to be something on the bottom, like fingers. But here I outlined it for you. In the center there was also something forming, but you can only make out this face to the right. It happens that I get more than one face forming sometimes in the pot. In this one, it was a face beginning to form, kind of holding their hand up, and you could see their eyes and their mouth, but it didn't quite finish. Here's a picture of me. This goes way back to like the early 90s, and I'm with my niece. She has brown hair, and you could tell it's the early 90s because she still has that 80s hair. She's going to kill me for putting this in here. But as you can see, there's this thing forming around me. This happens quite a lot with me in photos. As you see, it looks like a man's face with a tall hat. Now, this is back on Long Island, and we had Quakers and other things. People settled there from the 16 to 1800s. So, yeah. Now, in here, it's my apartment that I live in now, and this face appeared in an orb, and it looks like a guy wearing a helmet. So, we will see it again. Here it is again, and I will do close-ups, and you will see other pictures of it. Has the orb moved? And I was just taking a picture of my living room. Now you can see it here with the black and white filter. You see his eyes, nose, mouth, and you see his tall type of helmet, hat, whatever it is, and it kind of goes off to the side, kind of like those things they wore in Roman times or whatever, Egyptian times. I'm not sure, but he clearly has a strong jawline. His eyes, nose, mouth. Here is where it was. I was taking a picture of my living room. I had just got my new curtains, and here it is again. Outside is just my ponds and my woods, and the sun really wasn't beaming in. So here it is again. You see how it moved from being on the top by the window and lower? Okay, so as you can see, it traveled. It started from the top of the window and then it went down. So I don't know. This happens quite a bit. And so you should check your pictures if you think it's a sun spot. The sun wasn't beaming in. So here it is again. And maybe you can get a good look now as we zoom in. You could see it has some kind of hat or helmet. You see the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the square jawline. And the helmet kind of goes off to the side of his head. It's definitely an entity inside of an orb. I noticed it. And so you should check since the sun wasn't even beaming in. It was on the other side. It was in the middle. It wasn't even reaching there. You could see it outside, but it wasn't beaming. Here I tried to do it, but the filter isn't the best. um, I don't know if you can tell. It didn't come out as clear, but there it was right there, and I noticed it. So when you do zoom in, which unfortunately the zoom goes to the bottom, but you could see the face in it. So check your photos if you ever see like an orb and zoom in and use different filters to see. I saw this without a filter, as you can tell. Yeah, I can still see the face clearly. And as it zooms in, you could still see the face. See the face, the hat, and this is without any filters whatsoever. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you keep watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, please share my videos, and leave a comment. Say hello, ask me a question. I often have these. I do water scrying, and these I did on Halloween night, and some of the other ones were just photos I had of me for a while, and the ones with the face on the couch and the orb were taken last summer. So I do have many more, and I often take conversation EVPs and that. So if I do have any more, that I will make another episode of Paranormal Vlogs. But for now, I'm taking a break and I'm going back to doing reviews and DIY crafts. So if you haven't checked out all my videos and my other playlists, please do that. And again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Click the bell for future notifications and keep checking back for new videos because sometimes you don't always get the notification. I don't know why. It just doesn't send out notifications. Also, please like, share, and comment. It really helps me get my views so I can continue making videos for you. And it would help me out a lot and I'd appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more paranormal vlogs such as water scrying pictures or EVP conversations, please leave that in the comments and let me know. So I hope you enjoyed this last episode for a while of my paranormal vlogs. And again, if you haven't seen all the other episodes with this video, this will make 14 episodes in my paranormal vlogs. And it's my third playlist on my channel. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.